Hey gang, Gameface here, and I am back. It's been a while. It's been a yeah, I'm back. I was gone for a number of days there. Um, just just stuff out of my control. I expected to be back yesterday, but again, it didn't happen. But I'm back today, and it's good that I'm back today because it seems there's new stuff. They added new stuff to Planet Coaster. Actually, they made me buy new stuff for Planet Coaster. They should have given it to me for free. I paid $80 for this game, or 70 something when it first came out. When it was first in alpha. I paid way more than people buying the game right now paid. They should have given it to me for free. Well, it was only like $12. I guess it wasn't so bad. Yeah, I guess it's not so bad. But there's some new stuff. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. But they made a list. So that's good. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, I don't know what don't know what was going on there. So, yeah. So they added a new thing. They added 3 new things. A couple rides, there's some other stuff, but basically we've now got some more brand theming, I would call it. Where we've got stuff from additional paid content. What does that have to say for itself? Oh, it's coming up on a web page. What do you know? They got this whole thing figured out. So we've got additional content from with the Knight Rider theme. I don't know. I don't know if I should be happy about that. I don't know what the deal is there. But Knight Rider, Back to the Future, yeah. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't know what the content is, but we're gonna go check it out right away. And also the Munsters, which should be pretty cool, and actually it should play really well into the build that I was planning today. Because, you know, we've been like, and you'll notice the name of the episodes that says Back from the Future is that what I called this video. Yeah, it's Back from the Future because we're gonna step away from the sci-fi area for a video or two, a live stream or two, and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go do something over here. Actually, it's not gonna go over here. It's gonna go over here. We're gonna go do something here. The thing that goes here will be built today. Well, it won't be built today. It'll be built. It might take more than a day. We'll see. We'll see. Because, you know, I have a plan, which is probably dangerous. I should not have a plan. I should probably go into this blindly, but I have a plan, so now we'll actually know when things go wrong. So yeah, let's take a look at what's new. I already had an idea. You know, didn't Back to the Future have like a Western theme movie at one point? Wasn't that Back to the Future? I know it wasn't the monsters, but it could have been Back to the Future. So in Back to the Future, we've got a miniature DeLorean. And there's some scenery pieces. So let's just go find somewhere to take a look at these things. I was gonna say, okay, let's just bury the DeLorean in the sand here. Is that, like, you know, I think the 3rd movie? I don't know. Didn't they do something about it? I don't know. Like I said, first movie was awesome. Second movie, I couldn't tell you anything about it. Though I've seen the first one multiple times. I guess the second one wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Okay, so where are these things? Are they scenery items? Are they scenery items? Scenery items. Okay, Back to the Future. No. Oh, wait a minute. There's more stuff. There is. Back to the Future back end. Back to the Future cabin. Back to the Future complete. Oh, 1955. Okay, I get it. It's the one where they had to plug in the thing for the lightning. You know, the clock tower, the whole thing. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? We've also got Complete 1985. Okay, so that would have been the one in the parking lot of the mall. Pine Woods Mall, I believe it was. Or Two Pines? Two Pines? It used to be Three Pines at the it was Three Pines Mall, I believe. And when he crashed through a pine tree when he got there, and then when he got back in the future, it was called Two Pines Mall. Oh, well, I'm glad you could make it, Indie Voyager. Yeah. I wish I could watch Twitch at work. Actually, I'd never get anything done. Okay, so we got all the door pieces. We got the front bonnet. Basically, we can build. Oh, you're first on YouTube? Oh, first comment. Definitely first comment on YouTube. Yes. But there seems to be 3 people here. I don't know. YouTube can lie. Yeah, and there's only 2. I don't know. YouTube's weird. It can't count. But definitely first comment. Back to Future Time Machine speedometer. Where's the flux capacitor? Come on. Where's the flux capacitor? I think they've messed this up. Why did, when I type in back... Okay. Back to the Future. Some of the Munster stuff. Back left door. Back right door. Okay, Knight Rider. Back. Okay, so... Before I get to... Oh, there's even the logo. Okay, so if we were to take a... Back to the Future complete railroad wheels. Okay, so they had this thing running on a railroad. And it was like... Yeah, there's the railroad wheels. So we're just gonna like bury this in the sand. This is where it ended up. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, they got all those pieces. Okay, let's look for Knight Rider. Okay, so what can we build here? The back of vents. Can you imagine trying to put together, like, they must have Kit. There's Kit. Oh no, that's Car. Oh, here's Kit. Oh, good. Oh, we've got rivals. We've got Kit, or Car, and we've got Kit. Whoops. What's the difference? What's the difference? No, you don't get them for free. No. See, that's what I said at the beginning of the video was, you know, they should have given me these for free. I paid like 80 bucks for Planet Coaster. I should look, actually. Uh-oh. I have my phone. I seem to be separated from my phone. Okay, so we got Knight Rider, hood, we've got car body work. Okay, so this is Kit. Is this... Doesn't look right, does it? I thought... I don't know. I don't know what I thought. It doesn't look right. Okay, car is two-tone. Okay, that makes sense. So Car is exactly like Kit, but two-tone. And he has a little yellow thing. Okay, but for some reason, I don't believe that's what the interior of Kit looked like. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. And of course, the best part. Let's put this down next to the DeLorean. So basically, yeah, there's a logo. There's wheels. Whoa. What was that? There's Knight Rider special effects. There's what? Bullet impact. What is this? Bullet impact sparks and explosion. Whoa, I like that. I like that. Explode again for me. There we go. That's something we can use. Unlike the car. I don't think we can, I also think the DLC was unnecessary. And I think at $12, it's starting to seem like a ripoff. Well, $12 for me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get on to the other stuff that's in here as well as we go through this. What's really funny, though, I think it's funny. Everybody else might just think I'm being ridiculous. But, this video, like the name of this video, Back from the Future, had absolutely nothing to do with the DLC. Nothing to do with it at all. I named this thing last week. Well, not last week. I came up with a name for this on Monday, not Monday, I guess it was probably Sunday night when I was finishing up, making the thumbnail and everything like that. And what I meant back from the future is we're leaving this area for now, and we're coming back to here from the future. You know what, though? I bet you people are gonna do amazing things with it, with this content. People will. It won't be me, but people will. So yeah, we got all the pieces of kit and car in separate pieces, so that'll be confusing. You can actually build a kit car, a car kit. You can combine kit and car. Yeah. I don't know why car is in here. It seems a bit ridiculous to me. Wasn't car like the one that went mad? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so how's that? How's that a thing? How is the special effect? Oh, the monsters missed. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, this is the monsters. Again, I don't know. This is... Well, okay, yeah. Yeah, this I will... And again, now... So you're kind of... Okay, so... The more I think about this, the worse I think this idea of DLC like this is. Because now... Are they going to create separate... Like, what happens if I want to put something I built on the workshop? They're going to start grouping it and saying, oh, you need this DLC for this, you need this DLC for this, and that. So really, my brain says that they did this wrong, and this should have been, instead of multiple DLCs. Well, again, I don't know if anybody should buy the DLC. It's gonna fragment the whole workshop. It's gonna, you know... I'm not gonna say that, where is it here? I don't know. Maybe I am gonna say. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna say that this, you know, Dragula is not cool. And then it's... Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. I don't know. What else we got here? Yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna fragment the workshop. The more DLC they have, the worse it's gonna get. There'll be things that have all the DLC in it. All, like, here's like an awesome lamp. Like, people are just gonna use this everywhere who have it, and so what I think they should have done is they should have come out with the builder's package. Is what they should have done. Instead of a DLC, like individual pieces, they should have Oh, I guess I should talk about what we're doing today. We'll talk about that. Instead of coming out... see, I love that. I'm going to use that today. But again, I say that and then I think, no, maybe I shouldn't. Because as soon as I do, it becomes inaccessible. So, like, yeah, I don't think they should have done it the way they did. Because it's going to fragment the workshop, is what it's going to do. I don't know how they're going to work that out. It's not my problem. But... this doesn't do anything. Okay, whatever. So what they should have done with it is they should have come up with the builder's package. They should have called it. And basically what it was is a package that that basically gives you access to all the different DLC packages they're going to come out with. And you know, for you know, whatever, $30 or something, you could get the builder's package. But then, yeah, and then I think, okay, and they make it accessible to everybody, but only the people who have the builder's package can build with it. And then buildings, if you don't have the builder's package, and a building you have from the DLC isn't there, you can't edit that building. You cannot build with the pieces unless you have the builder's package. Sorry, it's just like the way I'm thinking this should have been, so that it made it cleaned up the idea of the workshop, and the workshop was still 100% accessible to everybody. But I guess then they can't really force people to buy this, which is what I think they're trying to do by having it set up like this. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, there's the monster stuff. I do like the explosion. I do like the green mist. Yeah, the DLC. Yeah, exactly. Sims is a mess because of that. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna fragment everything. It's gonna make everything less accessible for everybody. Okay, so what are we looking for here? I want back future. So, what do we got here? We've got the Back to the Future Energy Burst and the Back to the Future Tire Flames. Well, that might be cool. Come on. Why are you doing this to me, game? Okay, so this is what? Oh, this is the thing that happens when okay, that happens out of the back of the vehicle. And that's the tire thing. Okay. Well, I don't know. The one thing I have to say about this whole thing, future hood time circuits. Where's the flux capacitor? The other thing I've seen starting to see a lot of complaints about is glass. There's no glass in this game. There's not a single transparent object in this game. And a lot of people are starting to complain that there's no glass. And glass would be very, very useful in this game. But again, if you think about it, even with the new DLC, where there's glass, is there actually glass on this? Yes, they have glass on the new DLC. Okay, so there's glass on the scenery objects, but there's no glass that I can place down as far as I know. Yeah, there's no glass. Why does that come up? Fiberglass. Okay, so that's one thing I've been hearing a lot in the forums. So that looks like it's about it for the DLC itself. If you want to... You'll be able to toggle them off by using the lock button right next to the in-game search bar. Okay, so where am I going to be able to toggle them off? In-game search bar, the lock button. What? I don't understand. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand. Maybe there's no understanding for me to have. Maybe they don't want me to understand. Am I going to start a challenge series? I don't know, do I really have series? I have the Adventureland series. Ta-da! I don't know. I'm going to need to do something. I'm going to need to do something. Okay, so there's also other stuff. There's other things they've done. So let's take a quick look at that, too. I'm not impressed at all with the DLC. Yeah, we need triggerable sounds. That's definitely something we need. Sound needs to be a thing. We need that sequencer fixed. That's a big thing, and that can't be DLC. But you know, that's another thing we need. But let's take a look at what they did do for us. It's so we got additional paid content. Multiple fixes for you know the maintenance guy sliding across the ground when he comes to do maintenance checks on the coasters. They fixed it. I'm not really seeing some of the new people. Silu Wars, welcome to the channel. King on Fire, yeah, welcome to the stream. And of course, you know, everybody else who's I can't pronounce your name, but if I can't pronounce your name, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could make it. So, game wants us to do something out here. I don't know, game's freaking out. So we want to look at what else they fixed. There's there's scenery, UI, bugs, a new ride. And a new coaster for everyone to enjoy. There's a new ride and there's a new coaster. There's a new ride and there's a new coaster. Maniac Mouse. Okay, this is this is a thing. It's not going to make any difference to today's build, which I haven't even told you what it is yet. I'm keeping this secret to myself. I think I'll build it over here in this open area, and then we'll put it somewhere else when we're done. Whatever it may be. It's not big, eh? Enough to fit. Not like insane or anything like. Yeah. Okay. So, what else? We've got the Coriolis. Coriolis, isn't there an effect? Coriolis effect? I don't know. Why does that sound familiar? You know, you're gonna make me Google this, aren't you? Planet Coaster people. I mean, Frontier. What is Coriolis? Why does copy and paste not work with Steam, even though it's an actual right-click copy? The Coriolis effect. What, like, I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's the way the atmosphere has, you know, spins. That's what, so it must spin. It spins. Oh, it spins! Yes. They do have coaster sync, yep. So, let's see what else they've got before we go into today's build. And oh, you know what? Maybe I should tell you what today's build is. So today, we're actually going to build a coaster. Or maybe it's a track ride. You know, maybe I shouldn't jump into this. It might be a track ride. There's the Back to the Future go-kart, there's the Knight Rider go-kart, and there's the Monsters go-kart. That's why they used those 3 for DLC. Now I understand. I don't know. I don't know. It's not going to be that thing. I don't think it's going to be that thing. What it's going to be is it's going to be... if I knew what I was doing... I don't know. I'm going through the new DLC and the new updates right now, and then I'm going to build something, and it's going to be based on something. Gonna be steel, I know that. Is it gonna be Wild Mouse? No, it can't be Wild Mouse. I think it might be this thing. I think we might be building this thing. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I want to do something, but I don't know how. Does that make any sense? Dive tires. Unlocks the car to spin. Okay, I think this is what we want. This is what we're trying to do. This is what we're gonna do. Basically, we're gonna build a ride that is completely inside. I can't call it a dark ride. Well, I guess I could, because in real life it would be a dark ride. But it's not going to be completely inside either. What am I talking about? A large portion of it's going to be inside. There will be an outside portion to it. I just haven't figured out exactly how that's going to work. But basically, it's going to be an indoor coaster. You're going to go into the building to get into the coaster, and as you go around the coaster, you're going to be going through the hallways and up the stairs and around the building. And it's going to be a not a horror theme, but you know, I'd have to say the Monsters DLC would fit. Some of it would fit perfectly in here, is what I'm thinking. But I'm not going to use it. I'm going to try to avoid using that stuff because, you know, like I said, it's going to fragment the workshop, and I just, above anything else, I think that should be the last thing they've got to do. But that's just me. So the other stuff, we've got new rides. We've got the Coriolis. Where's Coriolis? So the Coriolis effect is the weather pattern where everything spins, you know, opposite north and south of the equator. That thing. That's what the Coriolis effect. My PC specs? Do we want to go on about that? I swear every time I start talking about my PC specs, people just start leaving the channel. They think I'm boasting about my PC, and I'm not. They don't leave the channel; they leave the stream. But yeah, my PC is a 4790K CPU with I've got 32 gigs of RAM. Now that is a Haswell chip, so that's quite a few generations old. But I do have dual GTX Titan X's in my machine for, you know, games that aren't this. So this is the Coriolis. Sorry, there's like sounds coming from my phone somewhere. This is the Coriolis effect. I mean, Coriolis. I think these things spin. I think we should take it for a ride. I think that's what should happen, because otherwise, you know, why do we even bother showing up today? So here we go. This is going to start to spin, and it's going to change direction. It's going to spin the other way. This is where all the barfing comes in. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. So yeah, this is Coriolis. And we're spinning to the left, and we're spinning to the right, depending on which hemisphere we're on. What do they expect, like, scientists to come? Like, I guess most people know what the Coriolis effect is. It's nothing exciting. It's nothing exciting. I mean, the Coriolis effect itself, I guess, I don't know. Attraction with logs. Like the log flume. Where's my log flume? So, yeah, if this is what you mean, I have the log flume there. If that's the only thing I know of that with logs. So again, we're gonna try to build something that's gonna fit in here today. We were probably gonna build it here, but I still want to just finish going through looking at the new stuff. There's also the other new coaster, which is, of course, is Manic Mouse, which is this thing here. You know what? You know what? They've probably got a coaster built on it. Coaster blueprints. They've got Mousy Antics. Let's slap down Mousy Antics. We'll slap down some Mousy Antics and go for a ride. We'll see what it's all about. Mousy Antics. Okay, yeah, you'll do just fine right there. Let's see what Mousy Antics are about. I'm pretty sure this is just a ride with all 90-degree corners. It spins you around. Oh, it doesn't even spin you around. It's a kid's ride. It's a family ride. Oh, here we go. Here's the exciting part. Ah! That's it. This is basically the extent of the coasters that show up here during the Red River exhibition that we have here. This is basically the extent of it. It's something they truck in a flatbed and they unfold it. Yeah, it's pretty scary. So yeah, that's the Mousy thing. I'm not so excited about. Okay. This is scenery that was left behind when I deleted the ride. I didn't realize there was scenery on those rides already. Okay, so that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. There's other, you know, there's Hoax, there's Woodfalls, there's Wrangler, which is a Power Up, a Gnarler, and a Viper coaster. So there is that. So that's it. That's it for coasters. So there's 4 new blueprints, including the one we just rode. Snap and point placement option when moving items, which will use snap. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to ignore that. We'll figure that out after. Stop the mechanic from sliding when inspecting a ride. So I don't know if other people noticed that. It was in one of my videos where the mechanic just slid in there. Not walking, but just sliding into the ride. And that's what he did. Oh, here we go. It was just right perfect timing at the top of the thing. So there's that. The dragon lamp thumbnail represent the scenery. I don't know what that even means. Oh, they've changed the thumbnail in the thing. I don't know how to make cool roller coasters. It's just my problem. My roller coasters are all like this. Which of course only I like. People who seem to know a lot about roller coasters just laugh at me. But that's fine. Let them. I don't mind. And they fixed an issue where display sequences would not allow you to view their display cameras, and they improved filters on the terrain, paint styles, and custom bios on the screen. Oh, floodlights now have colored light. So yeah, that's basically what they've done. I'm fine with it. I really wish they would have addressed my major problem with the game, and that's the way this thing loses track of the XY axis of the building you're building when you want to move scenery pieces around, and just refuses to move things on those. That's cool. Okay, maybe I can build a cool coaster. Sorry, I'm just, you know, basically I'm just tired of people complaining about coming to the stream and complaining about my coaster skills. If you know, so I'm gonna go on. We're gonna build a ride today. It's gonna be a coaster. I don't know what it's going to be. I do have a rough idea though. That it's going to be something like one of these. Basically, I want something that I can use as more of something to walk people through an area, if that makes any sense at all. And I'm wondering if the spinning spiral is the thing to use. Hey, Hardpunk. And of course, welcome to the stream, Richard. I should have said so earlier. Welcome to the stream. So I'm wondering if this will do the job. If this is what we need. I don't know if this is where it needs to go. I don't really know anything. I don't know anything at all. But I do know that it's going to be inside. And I don't know how that's going to work. And I don't know how I'm going to make it look good. Because I'm bad at that. I'm really bad at that. Anything I've done inside just sucked. And that's why it's not in the park anymore. So the plan here. No, we don't want that. We don't want that, do we? What do we want here? We don't want a chain lift. Undo the chain lift. No chain lift. Let's go with drive tires. We're just going to use drive tires. There might be a chain lift in it somewhere. But we're just going to use drive tires for now. The idea here is we're in a themed building, not a theme park here. In the case of what I'm building right now. So I think we need to actually like hide some of some stuff from the people riding it. Let's go with multiples of 30 right now. I want 60. I got 60. That should turn me right around. Yeah, a dark ride, but you know, see, that's a little bit of a caveat of Planet Coaster. I want to build a dark ride, but if you want to build a true dark ride, you need to be like in the dark, like this, where there's rock in here. There's stuff blocking light. If I wouldn't have had that rock in there, or terrain inside this structure, it wouldn't stop the light, and the light would just shine through most of the objects. Like, you know, it doesn't make it dark, is what I'm saying. Whereas if you want to make it dark, you need to put terrain between you and the sky. It's basically what I'm saying. Don't know why I'm saying it, but it is what I'm saying. So now, building. We're going to be swapping back and forth here because as we do this, we need to build structure on this thing. So on this, I don't even know what I'm going to build it out of now that I think about it. I think we're going to be building it out of like sandstone and limestone. Yeah, yeah, an indoor coaster, exactly. Very themed indoor coaster, and it's not going to be like an up and down and stuff like that. It's going to be an experience coaster, not a you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I don't even know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to just do what I think I need to do. I don't know if I like that, but for a first wall, that's okay. I don't need to like it. See, now this makes me think, oh, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's just fine. But basically, this is all part and package of the whole thing. We're gonna build this. I think all of that should have been lower. This is like foundation, not yeah, yeah. It's a slow scenery ride. Maybe is the best bet to describe it. Or we'll just move throughout the building. Okay, so if that's foundation, that should come up to the edge of the track. That's fine. I'm good with that. I'm not good where I put it, but hey, that's my problem. There? Too close? You can do an underground coaster. Like, you can definitely do underground. Because there's... I got my... I've been manipulating the terrain around it, so all this has happened, and I need to go clean it up. But I've got an underground train tunnel that tunnels through all that. I don't know why I did that. I did a lot of stuff I don't know why I did. But yeah, there is that. So you can definitely build it underground, and then it would be dark. People have built entire coasters inside underground. Like it's pretty sweet what some of the things I've seen in this game. Okay, so let's keep building this shape. The shape of things is basically what we're putting together here. What is the shape of things? My park is like Cedar Point. What? Too expensive and no people in it? I don't know. Cedar Point. So they're like they have the second most coasters in the world or something. Crazy like that. Or they're tied with Canada's Wonderland for that distinction, I think. Oh, they're using everything they can to build rides, yeah. Cedar Point's the most? Six Flags Magic Mountain has it right now. They've got 19 coasters. Oh, Cedar Point has 17 right now. They must have built a new one. And Canada's Wonderland is down to 16. Next year, I tell you, I'm going to Canada's Wonderland. Okay, so... yeah, Six Flags has the most. 19. I googled it. I don't know these things. These are not things that I track. Okay, so we've got this. Now, the other thing that we can say about this coaster is it's going to need a floor. I'm kind of not liking this idea. Richard, today we're building like a maze coaster, like you said. We've got too many other coasters already. Like you know, let's count the coasters. Let's play count the coasters. It's not Canada's Wonderland yet, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if we count the water rides, 12 and 13. So I got a ways to go. So, yeah. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. And I like to do different things, too. And I figure this coaster is going to be pretty safe. I'm not going to have a bunch of people yelling at me for doing things weird. That's what I think. So let's. No, I should have actually stayed editing the building here. Well, the part can't be bigger. Like, even this is like way too extreme. This is way too big. As soon as I put people in this thing, the game just comes to a screaming halt. Frame rate drops to where you can't build anything, you can't do anything. Unless if I'm doing it specifically for the artificial existence of these entities they call what do they call them? Guests. This guest entity. They're trouble, I tell you. They're trouble. You know, we're not gaining anything. Okay, so we're building something. Let's go back to. Yep. And I don't have video issues because of my video cards, but I can imagine that at some point you're going to. Yeah. Break everything. Okay, so I think it's going to be these. And it's not going to be that height, of course, because that would be ridiculous. I think this would work, though. Huh? Okay. This may not, I should probably not do all that. I should probably only do like this much of it, because the only reason I built this whole thing was to block the view of that from here. I don't know where this coaster's going yet, so we should probably do some of the where it's going, right? So I figure we'll come through this thing. There'll be stuff. Don't know what the stuff is yet. Maybe it should be a back to the. Hey, Lee. Sorry, I didn't see you here earlier. And thanks. Oh, you weren't here earlier. Okay, that's why. That's why I didn't see you. See, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Yeah, I was forced to take a couple days off. Okay, so where's this coaster now? Let me build the coaster? No, we're still building the building. Okay, so here we go. We're editing the track. So we can have like one, like, we can run a theme room. Like you can go through one room, and then we can like tightly turn a corner into another area. Of course, we could not do that as well. And we could say immediately go on a chain lift. How do I shut off railings? Where's the railing shut off? Why can't I shut off the railings? Why can't I shut off the railings? Hey, Boom Shaker. Yeah, somewhat of a haunted house, maybe. That might be the best way to describe it. I don't have a theme yet, but I think that's sort of the style of the ride. Just a slow walk through a hallway with experiences throughout it. And then maybe something coming out of it. So, yeah. I'm just hoping I'm using the right ride for this. Now, the problem with these, of course, they can't do any lifting. And the problem with this is it doesn't seem to have any way to shut off the thing. So if I wanted to go up to, say, the second story, you know what I mean? We would have this problem. I don't know. I don't like stairs inside. That sort of like ruins the experience, wouldn't you say? But again, you can't remove it on this track. Optional catwalk. Okay, okay. No optional catwalk. Okay, well, we're all learning. This is all just something we're just figuring out right now. I haven't done this before. But, you know, I figure it out. I figured out most things. Okay. Let's switch this back to just this. Yeah, it does. It looks like it definitely needs to stick with the thing here. I'm gonna turn this completely around now so that we can actually block out. When they're coming up here, we're gonna block out what they're gonna see when they come around this corner. So this should be our second floor. You know what? Before I do anything stupid and screw this all up right now, I'm going to... Yeah, Richard, the park is pretty big. This is like a 400+ hour park. It's monstrous. It's way too big. It's way too big. I never want to look at this from up here. Trees. Trust me, I've got 3-hour videos of me just adding trees. Just adding trees. Okay, so... you know what? I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna bring this back out. We're gonna switch to track here for a second. Whoa. That's as short as it goes. We're just gonna drop this down. Not 30. 11? Back to 0, just to give us that run through here. It's not gonna be going fast. God, Richard, you are so lucky I can make my mind up. Because, I can't imagine how you'd get things done in this game, jumping from one type of coaster to another type of coaster in, like, 2 minutes. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. That would be... Backseat gaming. Oh, I've got to remember that. I like that. Okay, so here we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do a coaster thing here. This is somehow gonna come out of the building. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna undo all this. Because I think what I want to do instead... go this way. That didn't bend all the way back, did it? I left it that at 11.25 degrees. That would have not been good. Imagine that creeping into the whole thing. Everything's off by 11.25 degrees. By the end of it, it would be an awful mess. Here we go. This is where I want to be. 11.25 degrees. Back up. No. I guess it doesn't need to... well, we'll see. Maybe this should only stick to 60. Let's do this at 60s. A shorter corner. Sorry. I'm not doing a full... let's do this at 45. Oh, you do stop at 45. There we go. Now this is coming like straight out of the back, the middle of the house, whatever it's gonna be. Maybe there'll be like a veranda, this thing, or you know, like a balcony or something that comes across. And then what it's gonna do is it's gonna dive. We better do this like it's some fixed thing. Where's the 22.5? Huh? Okay, so there we go. There we go. We're gonna come around. We're gonna go down that, and this is all gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna have to go redo the whole thing again, right? So we're gonna be moving at this point, just hauling through there. We're probably gonna want some banking. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't know if we'll be hauling through there. It is, however, like, well, we'll see. We'll see. like the highest roller coaster. Don't want to do that yet. Maybe just 11. Yeah. Is that going up? There we go. Yes, I realize that I'm gonna have to go and change. Like, you can only do it on straight pieces, eh? So like, I can unlock the car to spin here, and I can like over here relock it again, and stuff like that. What I might actually want to do, now that I think about it, and again, this should be things that I think of beforehand, not after. No, I shouldn't do that. Let's make the roundest coaster. No. We'll make the squarest. No, it's got to be a triangle. We make a triangle coaster. No, maybe a sphere. A sphere coaster. That's... sorry. That was supposed to be 45. I'm not going to get there by multiples of 30, that's for sure. 22.5, we'll go with that. Okay, so now I'm going to put a straight piece in. And we're going to lock it. I unlock it here. So it can do a spinny thing all the way down through here. Well, you know, I'm so glad the comments are a friendly place today. I don't understand. Okay. You don't need to be on a whole piece of track like that. There you go. That's all that was required. Okay. So now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna do that. 1, 2, right? 2 is all we need. And then we'll be at the same height. I don't know if we'll be at the same height. I don't know if any of this is going to work at all. I think I'm going to have to go back and take out all the uprights. You know, Richard, a shout out. A shout out for what? What am I shouting out for? Like, hey, Richard? I don't know what you mean. Shout out for your channel. you posted a video 4 years ago. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just staying here, guys. Okay, I'm starting to think I might be going too far with this. Like, I mean, like, maybe I should be already turning around and starting to head back. Is that Is there a YouTube video? The highest coaster in Planet Coaster? Because if there isn't, maybe I should make it. Of course there is. What am I thinking? Sorry, Richard. I don't do shoutouts out of the. Let's just say I don't do raw shoutouts, and there's a reason for that. I don't have time to go look at your channel. I don't know what I'm shouting out for, and I have no idea what you've got on there. So you know what I mean? So raw shoutouts. Ugh. There's kind of like a. Yeah, I probably should not be doing them. I hope you understand. Well, I'm glad you could make it, Silu. I'm usually here daily. I just took a few days off, so I will be back actually tomorrow morning. I will be back at, you said you were in France? It should be around 7 o'clock your time? Or you said you were French. I guess you didn't say you were in France. I don't remember. But yeah, noon Central Standard Time. And, hope to see you again. Turn those notifications on. You get to see the rest of this build. And all Richard's suggestions. Richard's gone? Bye, Richard. I am gonna miss you. Really. Nobody's talking to me anymore. He just came here for a shout out? Is that what you did, Richard? Okay, I really hope I'm going to be able to build a building around this. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like he, as a person, he's probably hyper. I did, you know, I did go look at his channel, and he's got 2 videos, one from 4 years ago and one from 2 years ago. You know, and I think, I don't know, they're both NBA things. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so we put this together. I'm guessing I should probably ride it before I do anything else, because this, you know, this is going to be our problem here. It's going to suck. Yeah, by ADHD, I think I mean more the, what would you call it? It's more the slang, because people use it. They shouldn't, I know. They shouldn't use it as a slang term, but people do. And, so I guess I meant it more in that way, as a descriptive term rather than a diagnosis. And I know I shouldn't do that. Hey Richard, welcome back. Glad you could make it back. Okay, here we go. Fidget spinners. Oh, I'm totally hyper. You should see me on coffee. Insane. And then I drink these things now. Well, I drink one of these a day. I don't drink these things. Wow, that was a pretty boring ride, wasn't it? So yeah, this is the fear is just not what we're looking for. Actually, it's exactly what we're looking for. Okay. I think this is good. Oh, glad to be back. I would have streamed the other days if I could, but I couldn't, so I didn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, I like it. It works for me. Now, back to the other part of this whole experience. Okay, catch you later. Oh. No, we just don't want to make assumptions like that. Kind of bugs me that because the things are sunk in the ground like that, I can't see the grid. Yeah, do a backflip for 1,000 subs and then spend the next 6 months in the hospital. Yeah, funny. I truly do not know if I could possibly even do a backflip. No, we're not. We're not going to that level, I'll tell you that. Okay, so I guess this will be our like porch area type thing. It's got to have an entrance and an exit, so we know that. Actually, maybe I should do this instead. I think I'm gonna do this instead. This is the thing I'm gonna do. I'm going to change this. What is this? 2-meter wall? No. I'm gonna bring this right around. And then, and only then, am I gonna do this. Do that. It's the best way. It's really the only way to do it. Yeah, it's not gonna be dark, I'll tell you that. What am I thinking? See, if they would have had the reverse roof, that would have been fine. But because they don't have the reverse roof, we can't do that. Potato laptop. Okay, so I noticed that I have left this entire area unused, which means I'm gonna screw this up right now. I am. You just wait and see. Really? Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I'd like to add on to there. And I would like to do that. Come on. That's not the right button. Stop clicking the wrong button. Maybe that'll work better. There we go. Now I've used the whole house. So some things are kind of concerning me, of course. Is one, how am I going to get castle corner walls? I think they might exist. I'm going to have to look. The second thing is, well, maybe I shouldn't have used them anyway. I'm actually having second thoughts on them as well. Maybe it should have been wood. And now I got to build up a building. Okay, so what are we building here? The next floor is or the floor, I guess, is what I should be building here. And I think I am going to take this out. Whoa, slow going, isn't it? Take all this out. And then we're gonna fix this wall, because, you know, no good having a crooked wall. And then that should be that. We also have a crooked wall here. Ooh. That's mean, Planet Coaster. See what it did? See what it's gonna make me do? Okay, game. If you want to be like that, I'll put it down, and then I'll pick it up after I've changed to 2 meters. The building, the entire building is in 2 meter. You shouldn't be switching back, I don't think. Okay, that'll have to do. So we don't really need a huge thing here. There's going to have to be some big frontage on the building, like around here, and then there'll have to be a tower. There'll have to be something over on this side. It'll come back out, and then we'll have some interesting things at the back of the building that will, you know, excite people and make them happy. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Seems about right. Other than this ridiculousness. Really? So there's some things in this game that they should probably have left and right versions of. Like this. Because, you know, this is gonna just look freaking stupid with one piece having the thing go the other way. So that's out. We won't be using that. That would look good too. Gingerbread? We should make it out of gingerbread. Really don't want to make it out of castle roof. And tar pitched roof would just be silly. Smooth concrete? Wood platform. Wood platform it is. Look at that. Doesn't that look like just like wood? Wood platform? Okay. I think we might have a winner. So, now, the next layer. Let's go back to walls. I noticed it, looking at it, because of the framing around the outside, I guess I don't care as much that, you know, looking at it, it doesn't look like it's out of thing with, when things don't line up. It's rougher to begin with. So, now we have some room to put some things in here too. There's more room over in this area here. I think because of the nature of this, I think I'm going to have to build the floors right now, and then we're actually going to have to crawl through the inside of the house and put the stuff in them. So let's see how that goes. Go to walls, and now we're going to go to limestone, I think, for the upper walls. Now, I would do outer upper walls, but because of some of the curves in this thing, we won't be able to do that. But we are going to definitely, you know, it's definitely going to look cool. It's going to, it won't be like your normal building. We're going to do some different things in here as soon as we can. As soon as we get to the second story. Of course, then we're probably going to have to haul it all down because none of it fits roof. By fits roof, I mean the roof won't fit. But we'll see. We'll fight that fight when we get to it. Okay. What? You won't let me change the color of two of them at once? No, you won't. It won't. That's just so weird. I'm gonna have to change them separately. I really hate that you can't tell what color things are when you have them selected. Like right now, these things that we're looking at here, the left and right side of my screen are the same color. Hey Benito and Pez, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Okay, now what I was thinking here was this. I don't think I'm gonna make it purple, but we'll see. I'll have to go around and change all the colors at once. What am I doing here? I'm doing this. How did this happen? Okay, so what are we doing here? I'm gonna leave this as just a square corner, because, you know, definitely easier to deal with square corners. But now, I need to figure out the whole roofing situation. Not roofing. That's not right. That's not right. That's absolutely wrong, actually. Okay, so if I take this, that's not too bad, actually. I could definitely say that could have worked out much worse. It could have. No! We want this. Why are you off by like a half a centimeter there, game? I see you not lining up. I see what you're doing there. Okay. We're not doing too bad here. It's not going like high speed build or anything like that. But I never expected it to like be something that was just gonna happen in like one reading rumors about okay. Let's see if this is gonna work out. We're gonna need more floor. And it's not this floor. I don't want sand floor. Or sandstone floor. That matter. Wood floor, wood floor. Crap. Okay, come on. I'll just copy you, because I know you know what's going on. There we go. Wow, that's been a lot of Planet Coaster music. It just keeps going and going and going. Okay. Don't know what to do here. Is that a good starting point? Probably not, eh? Is that good? Is that good? That's probably good. Why do I keep on losing the height? Seems I placed a lot more than I thought I did there. Now this is all gonna have to come out here because there's another floor. But I don't know what's gonna be up here anyway. We'll just have to figure that out as we get to it. I don't know what's going on. Nobody ever tells me anything. This can probably just all be blocked up from inside, because it's not gonna matter. It's just a thing on a deal. Why did I do that? Okay, so now we should probably think about the second floor, which isn't going to have to be much, really, when you think about it. Really? I hate you, game. I just hate you. Okay, so what will we do about that? Yeah, I'm interested to find that out myself. Like if I were to look at my CPU right now and see what's going on. All 8 cores on mine are running at 100%. Of course, 4 of those are hyper-threading, so, you know, it's not like I have 8 cores. I have 4 cores and 30% more. But yeah, basically pinned. I'm pretty sure, like most games of this complexity, they've got their own threading model running in the background too. So, yeah, it's hard to say how that would compare to other things. Okay. Whoa, game. Freezes up sometimes and then you never know where you're gonna end up. When? I mean, where? So I got a little problem with the floor. We're gonna have to figure that out because this is not gonna work. Because if I do this, it comes through. See what I mean? And I thought that, okay, if I flip this, it'll cover it, but no, it just comes through more. Or less, depending on whether, you know what I mean? So that's a problem. This is also a problem. yeah, we're gonna have to figure out, I guess, a way to cover that is what we're looking for. And we will. We will. I actually don't think any of this needs to be here. So we won't need to cover that at all. That's also going to change what's here. So none of this roof will be here. You know, what would really help here is if I started paying attention. And realized where floor needs to be and where floor doesn't need to be. But no matter what, floor needs to be here. Not 6 real cores. 6 hyper-threading cores. Must be funny for some people who come watch these videos after, unless they're actually reading all the chat in the thing. It just doesn't make sense. Just suddenly out of nowhere, I just say, not 6 cores. Is the guy crazy? Keeps on babbling about weird things. All part of the conversation. Of course, I'm still babbling, aren't I? Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that does need to be there. Okay. Let's think about this now. First, what is the roof going to look like on top of this thing? Let's do that, and then we'll see what the roof is going to look like on the rest of this thing. Maybe I should just build up some of this building here. At least then I'll know where it's got to be. That's just not lining up the way I would like it to. We're definitely gonna have to do something about that. Do I have a, was it Rocky Mountain Construction Coaster? An RMC. I have something similar to an RMC. It uses the same materials and things like that. Should we go for a ride? I know I keep on saying that and everybody's like, oh, forget it, just don't stop riding that damn coaster. Sick of it already. But that's probably, I don't know, probably just me thinking that that's the way things are. Let's go for a ride in this thing. It's what I would say is my highest rated coaster that's being finished built. So this would be close, but no, not. You know what I mean. It's the same materials. Hey, Allie, welcome to the stream. So this is one. I'm doing good. Took a few days off from all this. Not that I wanted to, I had to, but whatever the case may be. All is good. So this is the Red Rock Mine Runner. That's what this is called. And it's I like it. For me, it's a good coaster. And then the other one we have is the old mill. This is my best build. Like when you look at this whole thing as a unit, it's definitely the best piece of my park. And the coaster is unique in a way. It's not like it's the same as all the other coasters. It doesn't just go into a launch or onto a chain. There's some other stuff going on. Of course, that in this game, that just seems to take away from all the excitement. But as soon as we're done this, we're going back to the build. Because the build at hand... RMC T-Rex. Is that what that track is? See, this one's quick and compact. Not quite as smooth. I'd still be... Is it like this one here you're talking about? Is this the Trex? Hey Aaron, welcome back. I don't know if I'm gonna ride this one. It's not that much fun. Well, it's fun, but it's not that much finished. Okay, so what do we got going on here? I've built up the wall here. Let's get back to building the wall up in here. At least I'll be done some of this today. Just in case people are interested, obviously this build is not going to be something that's done in just one stream. This is going to go on for multiple streams. Not as many as, say, that coaster and that and this whole thing. Because I believe this went on for 4 streams, and I had enough of it myself. You know, this went on for 3 streams or 2, and I don't know. That was fun. So I guess it depends on what it is. But this is going to go on for 2 or 3 streams, I'm pretty sure. Think. Yeah, that's where that has to go. Did I not say that there was going to be a balcony? I said that, right? Now, see, now it's funny. It's funny because now it'll see, both the grid height adjustments are there right now. Usually when I'm moving stuff around, or maybe it's just scenery things. I don't know. No, it wouldn't be scenery things. Why would they're not even on the grid? I don't know. Sometimes they're not there. Frustrates me. Okay. Do I think... okay, so what we're doing is we're building a coaster that you go into a building. The theme, it's going to be, spooky. We're going to go spooky. So it's going to come through here. There's going to be spooky stuff in here. And then we're going to come up here. It's going to go up. More spooky stuff. I'm going to have to take out that floor. Come around here. Finally come out. Oh, it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. You know what? Instead of me just zooming around and doing that, I'm going to put the rest of the walls up. And then I'm gonna zoom around and do that. Because then we'll really see what we're going for here. Now, do I really need all this here? Oh, I think I do if I'm... I'm going to ride it. Yeah. I want to feel the separation of the areas, if you know what I mean. So I want to get the rest of this in place quickly before I do ride it. Because I'm finding that it's you know, I'm already starting to feel the feeling I'm going for, if that makes any sense. So we'll be ready to ride this in a minute here. Okay. I'll worry about this after. We might end up putting roof in there. Okay, Darafi. I will see you hopefully in tomorrow morning's stream. Let's ride it. It should... No? I was gonna say, it should spin us around, but that doesn't happen until here. Tomorrow it is. You're not gonna miss a lot, because I'm not staying here for 3 hours. Not today. Tomorrow I will. Out through here. Yeah. That's it. That's basically the feeling that we want. The only thing that bugs me though is it's not dark. And that bugs me. I don't want to see the launch thing while I'm going through the ride. That bugs me too. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, so it's definitely doing what I want it to do. There are some issues where I do the transition from here to here that I don't like. I almost feel as though I should postpone this transition completely and I can build a wall there. Yeah, I would make it night, but then there's like I need the happy medium. I need it to be night, and I need to put my own light supply in. Don't know if setting it to night. Why is this suddenly at 8? Why is 8 a thing on this game? I've never set this to 8. It's always 10 and 3. It didn't set it to 10. It just set it to 8. Oh no, it did. Huh, I don't know. But yes, you know, it's definitely going to be better when it's dark in here and we have our own, like, flames and all that. So yes, it's going to work. It's going to work. It's not going to work when you ride it in the day. Because, you know, Planet Coaster. It's like, they definitely understand shadows. But they just don't understand complete darkness. How can you not understand complete darkness? Okay, come on, game. Notice how it just completely stutters along when it's got to do that whole looking up the parts thing? It's terrible. Huh? I like it. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, game? It's like you're not editing anything anymore. Fine, I'll do you one at a time. One at a time. You're not gonna give me access to that piece of the menu. I'll just do this. I don't know if I want more than that yet. I'm not even sure about all this. I'm almost thinking that I'm gonna have just an empty area. Okay, is this... That's not right. That must be right. Hmm. I think that tower needs to be higher. Huh? Why are you locking me on a grid there, game? There we go. Huh? Quit doing that, game. I want this. There we go. I almost feel as though I've used the wrong roof here. I need light. That's awesome. I didn't go to walls and go get new walls. I copied from the walls that are blue. Make these walls that are not blue. How's that happen, game? How have you forsaken me? Why have you forsaken me? And stuck me with the wrong color blue. Purple. The wrong color purple. How is that even a thing? Bet you don't do that to everybody. I'm just babbling at the game now. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna have to go around after and take all those and change the color. Now, is this... See, what I'm saying doesn't fit is this. Oh, now it fits beautifully. Perfect. Why am I even looking at this piece? There's a corner here. Okay, never mind. We'll just go back to this. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the back first. Really? That's a thing you've done, game. You've actually made that shorter than all the other pieces in the game. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why. Why? Don't know. Okay, catch you later, hard punk. Have a good night. hide those. Yeah, let's hide the on the second layer. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I think the multi-layered roof is gonna actually look really good when it's done. What have I done? How many buttons did I have to press at once to get that to happen? I think you only have to accidentally press the number 1, and that happens. Hey, fight or flight. Welcome to the stream. You went to Taco Bell. Aw. I had enchiladas. I think they were enchiladas for supper. They weren't from Taco Bell though. They were from a grocery store. Oh, you don't like Taco Bell? I can definitely be in the right mood for Taco Bell at times. It can happen. Not impossible. Yeah, I was figuring that was the case. Hey, Jake. What do you mean by J-Fed? I'm not sure what that means. Well, I went to Arizona. I went to Phoenix actually. It must have been, God, probably about 10 years ago. This for work. I went to a place called the Boyce Thompson Arboretum. And I worked on their point of sale, point of service system with them. And, okay, I'm not J-Fed. I'm Gameface, and I've been Gameface since day one. I've always been Gameface. Just ask that other guy that calls himself Gameface. He'll tell you. Okay, so this is gonna come right out here. So I'm not sure. I think this tower here is gonna have to go higher as well. Whoops. Okay, so when I copy these, are you gonna copy them the right color this time? Yay! Sorry, I'm being all sarcastic about the game. I don't mean to be sarcastic about it. I love the game. I live for the game. The Boyce Thompson Arboretum. It's like way out, I can't remember the highway, but it's when you leave Phoenix, you're going to Tucson, I think. It's that highway. And then you go off in the mountains. And when I was there, they went into town. And by town, I mean, like, not the city. Like, this was out in the middle of nowhere. It's an arboretum. But it's an outdoor arboretum. It's kind of cool, actually. You can Google it. Of course, you can Google anything. What am I saying? But yeah, I went out there to train them on their point of service point of sale system that they purchased from us. Or the company that I happened to work for at that point in time. Okay, so I think, yeah, I would say it couldn't be that far away. But yeah, they went to town, they brought in Mexican food, like real Mexican food. It's like, wow, this stuff is, I love this. This is delicious. But you just can't, there's nowhere here. You need me to move the chat? This? Where would you like me to move the chat? Where do you think that would be, where do you think would be better? Okay, so the chat used to be right here, above me. But then what I found was when we did this, this is when that became a problem. So I ended up just moving it out of the way there, which of course is also a problem. What we could do is make it so small that it's not a problem anymore. Huh? But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough. Bottom left. Yeah, I could see that being, you know. But I also have to say, no matter where we put it, it's going to be a problem at some point or another. And I think right now this might be the least, because then people won't know where, if they're looking for something I don't know. I don't know what people want out of me doing this. So that's maybe my problem, is I don't understand. But I will definitely experiment with it. But I'm gonna say it's a no-win situation. Oh, come on, game. 2 meter. I really don't like that these don't fit. Oh, I missed a piece. Oh, no, I didn't miss a piece. A piece doesn't even exist. No, I've just got my monitors are just 1920 by 1080. I haven't even bothered with looking at 4K yet. Which, you know, for the amount of gaming I do, or sorry, the amount of gaming I did. What am I talking? I don't game anymore. I Planet Coaster. And I'm not kidding there. But finally this weekend, like, just passed, I felt like I got so much done on the weekend. Maybe it's because I haven't got anything done in the last 4 days. But, you know, I was able to get in and I finished. I picked up, I don't know if anybody has seen or heard of a game called Sallyface. I finished the second chapter in Sallyface this weekend, as well as the DLC for Little Nightmares. I'm finally trying to get back into, like, actually playing games, because lately I haven't been keeping up my side of the bargain. But yeah, I finished Little Nightmares, and I finished Chapter 2, Sallyface. Something has gone awry. Awry? That sound right? No. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing. I did buy, yeah, my first-person shooters was my thing. That's what I play. Not generally multiplayer, but things like, Far Cry and so like my favorite games. Number one, actually, I can't make up my mind for number one. Number one is either Dying Light or Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm pretty sure it's Horizon Zero Dawn right now, but they're right up there. Those are definitely my two favorites. It's hard to pick a favorite though. Next to that, Far Cry 4. I just love Far Cry 4. That was just such an awesome game. There's a lot of games that I really enjoyed, but there were, you know, when I was doing the YouTube channel, it was, tomorrow afternoons, tomorrow at this time, I will be finishing Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't finished it. I've spent like 14 hours playing it since I got to the whole go sleep and prepare yourself for the final mission. So tomorrow, tomorrow's stream will be me finishing Horizon Zero Dawn. Finally. That's the afternoon stream. The morning stream tomorrow will be Planet Coaster. Yeah, I really hope they do a Dying Light 2. I've heard rumors, but that's all they are, is rumors. And of course, I cannot wait for Far Cry 5 to come out. That is gonna be just so awesome. Yeah, see, the thing with the end of Horizon is I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't watched any material on it. I try to avoid all that, to tell you the truth. So I haven't watched it. I don't know what's going to happen. Amount of adults playing Doom will decrease once they have kids. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was talking to, like, I do software work. I'm a contractor. I was talking to one of the people who basically owns another software company that I do contract work for. And he's like, yeah, he used to love gaming. And now he's got kids, and all he does is play their games. And I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry. Is it worth it? No, I'm just kidding. Of course it's worth it, but you know what I mean. Call of Duty. You know, the other thing I bought this weekend. Hey, Weird Potato. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. The other thing thanks, by the way, for your comments. I always appreciate stuff like that. The other thing that I've been looking at, I don't know if this is all gonna work, you know. Okay, let's, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I want roof. I want roof. I want flat. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't know if I want that. I definitely don't want that. I'm pretty sure I don't want this. Hey, Benjamin. Oh. Diego, welcome back. Why did everybody just show up suddenly? Have I done something wrong? And, well, I guess I did. I didn't stream for 4 days. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I would have if I could have. But I couldn't, so I didn't. No, we're not doing that. That's not. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't mind that. It's not terrible. I almost wish it was flat, though. Huh? I will be streaming twice tomorrow, twice on Sunday. What did you buy, Gameface? What do you mean, what did I buy? Oh. Yeah. Of course I bought. I bought it all. Every single bit of it. What Benjamin is talking about, if anybody's wondering, is they added all this stuff to it. To the game. So we've got Knight Rider. They've added, for some reason, they added not only kit, but they added car. Like, I swear car was like in 3 episodes of Knight Rider. I don't know. I can't remember Knight Rider. And then they added all the pieces of the car. Can't even imagine what that's gonna do, what that's good for. But yeah, we got a complete car and we have a complete kit. And then there's also car Super Pursuit mode. But yeah, I bought the DLC. There's also Back to the Future. So you've got the 1955. You've got the 1985 model, you've got the 2015 model, and the, railroad model. What I can't find, though, which is a bit disappointing, no flux capacitor. No flux capacitor. There is this, though. Oh, no! You're not gonna believe this. I'm banging on the table. Planet Coaster just crashed. It says, oops, it looked like Planet Coaster crashed. Would you like to help fix this issue? For some reason when these things happen, I just want to go, I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and go submit. Because at that point, all I feel is hate. I have no positive thing to say about Planet Coaster just losing all my work for the day. And then, see, the problem it does is when it does this, a room reveal. Because I had 3 hours. I'm only 2.5. Room reveal? You want to see what the room looks like? Room. It's the red room. Other side of the room. It's also red. It's not really red. Those are curtains. Wow, that looks red. Everything looks red. It's not really that red. Room reveal. Okay, Steam has finally started responding again. Please, game. Planet Coaster has screwed up more than ever since that summer update. Meaning I've never had it crash before that. Yes. That's green you see behind me? That you don't see behind me? It's green. It is. Come on, Planet Coaster. Can you please start, Planet Coaster? I have... Why are you preparing to launch? Planet Coaster. Here, Planet Coaster. See? Green screen. It's all green. Very green, actually. It's very bright green. This is my second green screen. I bought it. The first one, like if you go back to my first videos, I'm not using a camcorder at that point. I'm using a DSLR. Why won't Planet Coaster start? I hate you, Planet Coaster. I hate you. I hate you just as much as you seem to hate me. Oh, I can't even get a right-click menu on Steam anymore. Oh, Planet Coaster. I know why it won't start. Because it's uploaded 22.8 kilobytes of my game, and it's just stopped. It's just stopped the upload completely at 22.8 kilobytes, which is 0%. If that is 0%, we're gonna have a problem. I hope it autosaved too. I really hope it autosaved. Hope they didn't break autosave. Seems like they broke everything else. Planet Coaster, 0%. Yeah, new update. It has a new ride and a new coaster and... I don't know why, like... I hate to end task on a working application that's working on my save files right now. Isn't this an exciting stream? It's the watch the blank screen while Planet Coaster doesn't work stream. I played Scream Ride. No, I have not. Okay, well, Steam's down now, or gone, or unloaded. So let's see if this'll work. Preparing to launch Planet Coaster. We have a Planet Coaster icon. We have Planet Coaster. Launching is happening. I'm gonna have to increase the autosave interval. It says I just started the game. Are you guys spying on me? It just did a little crashy thing. It decided that my building was not up to par, and it thought, if I crash, he'll have to build a new one, and maybe he'll do it right. It did say autosave, but it said autosave 1, which might be bad. Coaster, hey, At least, you know, Razer toaster. Does everybody know about the Razer toaster? I'm pretty sure they could probably make a better toaster than the gaming mouse, though. Then again, you know, some companies make such stupid decisions when they build things. Here's my, I've got Corsair, I think it's an M65. M65? M65. That's my gaming mouse. It's an aluminum bottom with screws in the bottom that rust. Can you believe that? They put something that you sit your hand on for hours and hours during the day, all, you know, warm and moist. I just hate that word, moist. And they make the screws in the bottom so they rust. Morons, I tell you, morons. Then again, you know, I do have a Corsair keyboard, a Corsair mouse, a Corsair case, a Corsair power supply, Corsair RAM. Yeah, I like Corsair, really. That bugs me. So I bet you a lot of people thought then, like, when I left on Sunday that I, like, went out on my boosted board and got killed or something like that. Well, okay, I should have renamed this thing the Loading Planet Coaster stream. I hate to say though, like basically we're gonna load Planet Coaster. I'm still hoping that please have everything that I built. Don't let that go away. That would be bad. That would suck. I don't want it to go away. I need it to be here still. Yeah, it's pretty bad load time considering it's loading from an SSD, like a Samsung SSD, in RAID 0. Not that that should make any difference. That's the only way I can get a 1 terabyte SSD when I built my machine, though, because they didn't exist. Even though I have one in there now. But it's loading from an SSD. I think what it is it's loading all the meshes, the static meshes for all the parts and pieces into the video card. And I think my park uses a lot of them, so it takes a long time to load all those things in, is what I'm guessing. Of course, I don't know. Well, okay. That really, 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 really sucks. Big time. It just bites. I've lost... What have I lost here? 40% of my build? That sucks. That just unbelievably sucks. Autosave. Where's your autosave game? Hey Nick, if it's what caused the crash, I like the new update. I think the DLC is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Maybe not. Maybe not. So where do I change the autosave interval so that it happens every 10 minutes instead of once in 2 hours and 40 minutes? How does that work? Hey game? No? No game? No change? No way to change this. No way to change the autosave interval. So the game has just basically screwed me. I'm not happy about that at all. I would say I had the whole second story built. all the back of this was built. We were almost, I would say we were 40% done the roof. Maybe even 50 or 60% done the roof. And then Planet Coaster just crashes and we lose it all. Yeah, I agree with the update, but I think, I'm sorry, they've done this wrong. They've basically destroyed the workshop. They have gone about this the whole wrong way. Basically what I think, like, it should have been a season pass type thing called the Builders Update. And anybody could build with it. And again, I don't know if this is the way to think on this, but this is what I think. So, you know, like, let's go back to the future. So we've got all these pieces for Back to the Future, which, you know, the game can't even be, bothered loading up the icons. The problem being is this. Back to the Future Energy Burst. Like, this is such a useful thing that people are gonna use it in their buildings, they're gonna use it in everything. Even more so is this. This thing's awesome. I love this. It's like green smoke. Like that's gonna be great. That's just a perfect thing. This is exactly what Planet Coaster needs. I don't know if this is triggerable. It's shooting what? I guess that's triggerable. So, you know, there's things like this. Dragula pipes. The Dragula. Oh no, that's the coach. Dragula's here. So, there's definitely some cool stuff. I would have actually put the coach in this build. Like, I would have built something out here where the coach would have been here and, you know, that. But I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, it shoots bats. It's cruelty to animals, you know. You shouldn't be shooting bats. I'll get over it, though. So, the problem, what they've done now, is they instantly created a fragmented workshop. And I don't think that was the best idea. What I think they should have had was a DLC that was more than $12 for the 3 things. Like, I paid $12 for it. But, you know, like a DLC package called the Builders Update, which basically was a season pass for parts that as builders we could build with. Well, I think the parts, there's nothing wrong with the parts, because we don't use parts in Planet Coaster like parts are used. Like, for instance, this coach door. Like, well, how many people are just going to use that as a door? You know, that's the thing I say. The parts are versatile things that we'd use in multiple places. You know, like even the coach seat. You know, you could use that as chairs in a waiting room or something like that. You could, like, there's so many uses for these things. These wheels, everything. They're multi-use. But what they've done is they're fragmenting the workshop into, oh, you can't have this anymore because it uses the special effect monsters mist. And you can't have that because you haven't paid the money. Whereas I think it would have been better if they would have gone and said, it's a builder's update. It's $30. Fine. But you're going to get all these DLC packages. These 3 now, these in the future, and these ones here. But guess what? If you don't buy it, the things you go into the workshop and download will still have these parts in them. But you won't be able to build with them, and you won't be able to edit those buildings. So, for instance, if this building had a chair in it, it had a chair. Oh no, it's got a monster's chair. You can't have this building. No, it would say, okay, you can have the building, but you can't edit it. All you can do is use it as a piece in your park. That's all you can do. That would have been a much more, or in my opinion, sorry, I should state that this is an opinion. That would have been a much better way to do this. I think, than what they have chosen to do right now. It's just my opinion, though. I'm probably totally wrong. And when it comes to the bottom line of how much money they're going to make on Planet Coaster, this is the way the business went with it. It wasn't about the fragmentation of the Steam Workshop is a benefit to them because it's going to force more people to come and buy Planet Coaster to get the things from the workshop that they want, because they're not going to be available normally. And sorry, that, like I said, that's my opinion. I'm really sad that Planet Coaster crashed and lost all my work today. I'm really sad. Like, God, the amount of stuff that's gone is ridiculous. Okay, I am going to leave today's stream here. We're almost at 3 hours. I said I wasn't going to do it. I said I was going to try to stick to 2 tonight. But, you know, 12 minutes from now, it'll be 3 hours. Oh, we can do that? The default is set to every 10 minutes? There's no way I lost. Okay, well, let's check. Because there's no way that it was saved 10 minutes. Yeah, look. Like, seriously, its last save was 1 hour and 5 minutes ago. It lost 1 hour and 5 minutes of work. Before that... Okay, autosave 1. Why is autosave 1 10 minutes after autosave 2? Doesn't make any sense. I'll have to read up on that. But again, I'm not happy that it crashed and lost all my work. It's done that multiple times since the update. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the deal is. But I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully by that time I've fixed everything that it destroyed, and we can continue off where we left. Hopefully. Hopefully. I will check it out, and we'll see what happens. Maybe there is a file to recover it. Maybe there is. But until next time, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.